So there is Vladislav GUDZI, 18 years of age, the 2019 European Youth Championship silver medalist at 64 kilograms. Comes in here with 2 national youth titles in 2020 and 2019. His most recent one, 2020 was 69 kilograms. The one the year before was at 64 kilos. Plenty of success in the junior ranks as well. And he's facing off against the fellow national champion, Dany Landys, the national youth champion of Cuba in the 69 kilogram welterweight division. He's 19 years of age. Dany Landys preparing for his 4th bout of this tournament. Remember, it's the busiest weight bracket of the entire championships here at Kielce 2021. 36 boxers. So we've had effectively a round of 64. Dany Landys competing in that one. Vladislav GUDZI had a bye in the round of 64. And so this is his 3rd contest.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. 69 kilogram welterweight quarterfinal action to see who will go through to face off against the 2-time European Championship gold medalist Yuri Zakhariev. This one between boxers from Moldova and Cuba. The taller man wearing red is Vladislav GUDZI, 18 years of age. His opponent covering up on the ropes at present is Dany Landys, the 19-year-old producing a blistering 2nd round stoppage. Uncoiling some sickening body shots to get his opponent out of there. Anas Al-Sadi of Jordan overmatched, and there's evidence of the left hand to the body that served him so well yesterday. And in a tall figure like GUDZI, there is plenty of torso to aim at as he lands a good up jab once, twice does Landys. GUDZI with his hands down by his kneecaps, edging his way forwards on quick feet, looking to back Landys up towards the ropes. Good left jab landed by Landys as GUDZI comes forward with a quick-fisted flurry, and he does get through. Rather untidy looking shots, but he certainly got the attention of Landys. Landys content to go from set of strands to set of strands as we approach the midpoint of the opening round. Landys holding his feet, inviting or trying to goad GUDZI into a lead that he can counter. Up jab from Landys. Landys trusting his reflexes here. Hands down by his knees, reflecting the posture, but look at that for punch picking. From that low held guard. Terrific portion of the round for Landys. Up jab once again, getting between the defenses of the man in red, and then moving beautifully to avoid the attempted counter from GUDZI. Very good opening round so far for Landys, who scores with a right cross to the body. And GUDZI, despite being taller and having longer arms, hasn't found a range as he's put on the end of 1, 2 left jabs, making another one. Not hard, but incessant from Landys, who's remaining in the pocket and weaving away from punches. Very effectively indeed. So closing seconds of the opening round, what has been a very good first 3 minutes for Dany Landys. GUDZI gets through the glancing right hand and left hook, but it's going to be Landys for my money who takes that opening round. Well, he's only taken it for 2 judges. It's not what I saw up there in the boxing ring, but judges A, C, and D favoring the work of GUDZI. Because as the round progressed, I thought GUDZI was put on the end of some terrific punch picking from the man in blue, but he's taken the first round on a 3-2 split. Again, that for me was the second 2/3 of the round in microcosm. But it's a 3-2 split in favor of the man in red. The Cuban corner and indeed the Moldovan corner will be aware of the status of the contest thanks to AIBA live scoring. Complete transparency here at Kielce 2021. What type of second round is this going to produce from both men? The contest still in the balance after 3 minutes. The man in red edging the first round 3-2 for the 5 scoring judges. So both men operating in the space of center ring now. Neither man willing to concede and back up. LAFOS Paul looking to edge forwards. Right hand over the top is a nice shot. Lands again for GUDZI. Solid left, right landed by GUDZI, and he tries to come back after nodding in acknowledgement to say, okay, you got me, but now I'm coming with mine. Now it's LAFOS onto the front foot. GUDZI sitting on the ropes, takes a right hand to the body and then a single shot upstairs. His attempted left jab was long. LAFOS looking to dig away to the body. Shots underneath during the course of that exchange from LAFOS. GUDZI got through with successful offense as well. Nice left hand off the ropes landed by GUDZI. Approaching the halfway stage of round number 2. Neither man listening to the American referee in his command of no holding. Left jab on the resumption twice, followed by a right cross from LAFOS, and then running the man in red into a right hand. So 2 slick boxers providing an enthralling contest here in this 69kg welterweight quarterfinal. GUDZI looking to tie his man up to get himself off the ropes. Well, that is stern admonishment from American referee Sean Reese in the direction of GUDZI. And one suspects clinching not going to be part of his repertoire for the remainder of this contest. Well, he's holding on once again in the neutral corner just above our commentary position. And now LAFOS spoken to about pushing down on his opponent. Both men with hands down by their knees, but 2 cuffing shots landed by the left hand, and then more quick fire success on the inside for LAFOS. Looping right hand over the top lands for GUDZI. Counter left jabs landed by the man in blue. He burrows away with a 2-shot salvo to the body. Oh, well, there it is. That has completely changed the complexion of this second round. So, whatever score GUDZI gets, it is going to be -1. He can get no more than 9 in this round. And for my money, he's been outboxed in this second round. But again, how do the 5 scoring judges see it? Let's take a look at these scorecards because they're going to be very interesting indeed. 3 minutes to go in this 69kg welterweight quarterfinal. And it's a clean sweep for LAFOS, which means it's a 10-8 round. LAFOS ahead on all of the scorecards. 3 points for judges C and E. And that is why you must obey the instructions of the 3rd person in the ring. The referee is in charge, and he spoke to GUDZI clearly and said, you're holding too much. If you do it again, you're going to get a warning. And he said, do you understand me? GUDZI indicated that he did, and I suggested clinching wouldn't be able to be a part of his repertoire. And what did he do? Clamped on with a clinch once again, and he's conceded the second round, effectively 10-8. So he needs a big final 3 minutes now, does GUDZI, having been hit with that warning in the second frame. So we're into the 3rd and final round, and GUDZI, to his credit, has come out aggressively to begin this 3rd and final round because he is trailing on all 5 scorecards after an incident-filled second 3-minute stanza here. Cracking right hand from LAFOS. Body shot dug in, may have been low from the man in blue. The 2 boxers leaning on, testing the strength of one another on the inside. Exchange of jabs between the 2 boxers. More solid left jab on that subsequent exchange of lead hands landed by LAFOS. He comes forward with the right hand. GUDZI on the ropes, leaning back over the top strand, manages to avoid the shots and then walks his man backwards and lands a single right hand of his own. So the onus on GUDZI to do something different here. He's put on the end of another pecking left jab and then a beautiful right cross. He counters with a roundhouse right. GUDZI being forced backwards, but he's got to up the work rate because he needs an immense third and final round to overturn the deficit that he faces. Minute gone in the third and final round. GUDZI trying to draw his man in and then look for a counter right hand out of his slick skill set. Left hook landed by LAFOS. Both boxers, because GUDZI landed a right hand as well, both men hitting on the break. Jabs being exchanged. Good right hand landed by GUDZI. Tangle on the inside. Left hand landed on the inside by LAFOS. GUDZI responded with a shot of his own, but it was LAFOS who had the final word before the boxers disengaged. LAFOS onto his front foot. Good right hand dug into the body and a left hand as well. They caused GUDZI to wince a little bit. Then he's put onto the end of a left jab, right cross, left uppercut combination. Terrific work by LAFOS, looking to increase his pressure in as we approach the final minute of this final round. GUDZI now, does he have the energy in his tank to demonstrate or the punch output that he needs? Again, every time a shot lands to the body, it's bringing about a grimace. And GUDZI's bearing his gum shield. Does LAFOS recognize that? Because his head is down when he's sinking in these body shots. GUDZI trying to rally, but he is desperately fatigued up there. Nothing wrong with the man's desire, but he doesn't have the wherewithal to demonstrate as he takes a left, left, and the right cross in that combination was a crisp punch indeed. GUDZI desperately fatigued now, hanging on, trying to get some energy for the rally that he needs. He's being encouraged mightily by his corner. Another body shot sinks in from LAFOS, and this has been a very good display by the Cuban boxer. And as the 10-second clapper sounds, he's onto the front foot, driving GUDZI backwards, just demonstrating his dominance in the closing stages. And he flexes both biceps because he knows that it is a job well done that will carry him through to the medal podium here at Kielce 2021. Where he will face off against Yuri Zakhariev, the two-time European champion. And what a contest that promises to be, scheduled for the evening session here in Ring A tomorrow. But of course, I'm getting ahead of myself. We need official confirmation. But for my money, it was LAFOS who took that third and final round. The warning issued against GUDZI. Significant here in this 69-kilogram welterweight quarterfinal. So let's get official confirmation. We should see LAFOS through to the final four.
Winner of this bout by split decision is the boxer from the blue corner, LAFOS Paul, Dany Landys, Cuba.
So Dany Landys, LAFOS Paul, absolutely delighted with his performance. He takes this one 4-0 over Vladislav GUDZI of Moldova. Contest of high skill between two boxers, but the more the contest went on, for my money, it was LAFOS Paul who came on stronger. Not quite sure how the man in red took that final round for anybody, but there you go. The right man has won.